What's going on? I'm here with PFL lightweight Joel Lopez. He's fighting Biaggio Ali Walsh on November 24th at the PFL championship event. So for you, you are 3-0, but this is your kind of your step up to the big leagues, your first fight in the PFL. What are you looking forward to the most about fighting and taking this next step up?
I'm looking forward, being on TV and actually fighting for, a bigger promotion than what I'm used to. If I put in the work and I show out and I show what I've been doing in the gym, this could help me reach the next level. You know what I'm saying? I'm still an amateur. So my goal is to go pro eventually. And PFL being one of the bigger promotions, this will help me get my foot in there. So eventually maybe I'll fight again at the PFL after this fight, which will be great for me and my career.
Yeah, it certainly would be. So walk me through the process of, you're an amateur guy. How did this fight come about for you? Pretty marquee fight for still someone who's in the amateurs. So how did it come about for you and how excited were you when you got the call?
Well, I didn't even get a call. I was at the gym one day after training, and I was just getting ready to leave. My coach randomly came up to me, "Hey, do you want to fight November 24th? It's gonna be a tough fight. But it's gonna be on the PFL." And me being me, because I was supposed to fight like twice this year, and I had some fights fall through. Me being me, I was like, "Yeah, I'll get in there." I was more excited that finally I got a fight, and you know what I'm saying. I just love fighting and I love martial arts, so I was super excited.
Yeah, I mean, with going against the name that your opponent is, I think it takes a guy who's a little bit of a different breed to just be like, especially in the amateurs, to be like, "Yep, give me this fight." So I think that is absolutely awesome. But on your opponent, he's obviously very, very hyped up. Huge name, especially for an amateur fighter. So, but you're also 3-0 with three finishes to your name. So do you feel like you've been overshadowed in the build up to this fight?
I mean, they are building me as an underdog, and they are hyping Biaggio up a lot, but it's well deserved. He's a hard worker. He be throwing the hands, and that's what people like to see. And he comes from a good, he has a good name to him. God bless him. I hope he's training really hard, but I've been training just as hard. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I am the underdog, but don't come in there thinking it's sweet and don't sleep on me because, like, I'm not no scrub.
yeah, like you said, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on you right now. But if you go in there and you get the win, all the hype that he's got is going to you. So are you prepared for that? And what are you going to do with it if it comes your way?
I'm prepared for it because no matter what happens, I still got my family at the house. That's all that matters to me. I'm gonna go in there, perform, do my thing, and then afterwards, because the fight's gonna be on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna go home, eat my Thanksgiving late, and I'm gonna have a good time. And then after the fight, we're just gonna go forward from there because you never know what can happen. Hopefully, I keep the ball rolling and I get another fight, and I'm trying to go pro eventually, but just
Yeah.
gotta get to November 24th first.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think I'll go out and say the winner of this fight probably takes the cake for the most hyped prospect in all of amateur MMA. So just because it's an amateur fight, I think there's a lot of stakes on the line still. But he obviously big time striker. You're more of a grappler yourself. Do you think he's going to be able to hang with you on the ground?
I don't know. He comes from a good gym, so and I know they're working sprawl and brawl probably, and he's probably working on the grappling. I won't say that I'm better on the ground. I will say that maybe I have more tools to my, you know, I have more tools in my toolbox. But that being said, you never know what he's been working on. I might go in there and try to shoot a takedown, and bro stuff saying we just slanging and banging, or maybe he tries to take me down. I never try to I visualize the fight in my head, but there's so many stuff that you can visualize. There's so many variables and so much stuff that could happen. But I will say this: I'm gonna put up a fight, and I'm gonna perform to the best of my ability. So maybe he can hang, maybe he can't. But all I need is one opportunity, one chance, and the same goes for him. So
I mean, as a martial artist, the guy with the type of mentality to take a fight like this, snap of the fingers that you are you looking forward to test your hands against a guy that you know could have some of the best boxing in all of amateur MMA?
I'm not looking to test my hands, but I'm not gonna be afraid. I just have to be really smart because bro got some thunder in his hands. He got some bombs, and he's a man. At the end of the day, we're gonna go in there and try to kill each other. I'm just gonna fight smart, is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just the same as he would want to fight smart. He would want to keep it to where he's performing better than me. I'm gonna try to keep it to where I'm performing better than him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Joel, thank you for your time today. Before I let you go, got to ask you one last question. What is your official on the record prediction for this one? How do you think it's going to go down?
Oh man, I don't know. Let me think about it. I want to say I win maybe by submission. Maybe me winning by submission. But you never know what can happen on that day. That's what I'm saying. I'm not psychic. Don't go betting because you never know what's gonna happen. But I know one thing: we're gonna be squabbling and we're gonna be throwing the hands, and there's gonna be some wrestling involved, probably maybe some jujitsu. So y'all gonna have to tune in. Y'all gonna
All
have to
right.
tune in.
Thank you very much, Joel. We will be tuned in. Thanks, man.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.